Let's now test your knowledge and skills by watching short reenactment videos of cheating taking place in the exam venue. There are 5 different scenarios, and these include some close-up footage of cheating or collusion taking place. You may wish to get out your pen and paper and jot down some notes as you watch through the video. Let's move on to our first scenario. Now watch closely to see if you can spot what's going on. Remember to look out for any suspicious behaviour. Seem harmless enough? Well, let's take a closer look to see what really took place. From a distance, this looks like an ordinary pen. However, if you look closely here, you can see that the student is attempting to refer to a roll of notes hidden inside the canister of his pen. He makes sure he susses out where invigilators are positioned in the venue before bringing the pen down off the desk and onto his lap to roll out the notes carefully, disguised in the pen. Let's now move on to scenario number 2. In this scenario, we have another cheating offender. Can you guess who this is and what they are doing? There is a lot of movement in this room, so be careful not to suspect the wrong student. Let's see how you went. If you guess this student was the culprit, then you're right. This student referred to his dictionary a number of times in this clip. However, it was very easy to miss the moment he slipped the notes out of his dictionary and slid them under his exam paper. It was very much a blink and miss situation, but really emphasises how crafty students can be. Let's now move on to scenario number 3. In my opinion, this is one of the hardest to pick, so keep your eyes peeled for any odd behaviour. Let's take a closer look at who was cheating and what methods they used. Looking at the incident from this angle, it is easy to see what the students got up to and really highlights how important it is for you to move around the exam venue. Now, when she's sure the invigilators are not looking in her direction, she reaches down to refer to notes taped to the hem of her skirt. She takes it a step further by resting her arm on the desk so she can get a better view of her notes. Once she's got the answers she needs, she frantically writes them down and hides the evidence by flipping the hem of her skirt back over. Let's now move on to scenario 4. Becoming an expert? Let's see how you go with this one. I'll provide a hint here. You're looking at for more than one student involved in this cheating act. Were you able to detect who was acting in collusion? Yes, you guessed it. These are the offenders. Here you can see the female student is purposely making her exam answers visible to the student sitting beside her. You might not be able to see it from this distance, but she has written the answers to the multiple choice questions in large, bold print. You can also see the male student signalling question numbers with his fingers. Although they are trying not to make eye contact, their body language tells us something fishy is going on from the onset, and this is no doubt obvious to most of you watching this. Now let's move on to scenario 5, which is the last in this series. We've left the hardest to the end. Remember, don't get fooled by the diversion. I'll be very impressed if you can spot this one. This one was nearly impossible to see from the front and really highlights how important it is for invigilators to move around the room. This female student is very opportunistic and uses the moment the invigilator is attending to a student query to access notes hidden up her sleeve. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these videos, and this resource has provided you with a more realistic expectation of what you could expect in an exam situation. Although it is probably unlikely that so many cheating incidents would occur in an exam with such few students, we really hope this video has given you a true insight into potential cheating activities.